Hello, my beautiful people. Day 7 of Vlogmas Advent Calendar Day. I don't have too much to say for today. We're just gonna get into it. I've always been excited. Always been excited. I've been getting excited opening these. So that's what we're about to do. Today, work stuff. I didn't get to finish. Oh no, I did. I finished my You guys would have seen it in the last vlog. Okay, for day 6, you would have seen it in the last vlog. Christmas. What am I trying to say? This is me thinking. Every time I do this is me thinking. Christmas decor. Dismiss decor. But so I'm really, really excited about the way it turned out. Let's get to opening what day 7 is. Ooh. Let me see. It's a way hair stuff. Is this a leave-in conditioner? It is. Y'all look, my nail came off all the way. So I want to wait a week more to do red nails for holiday or for Christmas. This is really good. You know why? Because once I come back from work today, I'm going to dye my hair. Let me flip me over, y'all. But this is cute. Small and perfect for travel. So, as I was saying, I'm going to color my hair today. So give it a little lift, and then I'll probably just buzz off the sides to give it, you see the little inspo pictures that I'll post on here. Hopefully it comes out the color I need. Whatever color it comes out, I think I won't mind actually. I just need to, like, my hair has been dry and I've been neglecting it, to be honest. And because I didn't want to do anything crazy because I knew I was going to dye it, and I didn't just, So that's what you guys are going to see when I get back from work today. And we gonna be in this together. I'm nervous because the last time I colored it something, not this current color, but the last time I had my hair dyed, and I was like, oh, I could do burgundy. It went darker instead of lighter, so anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go have breakfast and head to work. Hello, beautiful people. I'm like running out of here, so we're just gonna do this really quickly. Day 8. Ooh, oh my god, I think I have this. I think Rare Beauty sent me this. Maybe I give it away, but look how cute. That is so cute. It's just really, really cute. Okay, y'all, I'm about to go about my day, and you see me tomorrow. Honestly, I have nothing that's worth it to film today. And I got around because I'm running late. You see me tomorrow. Hello, 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 my gorgeous people. Y'all, look what happened to me. I'm using my phone right now. So this came off, right? And then my nail broke. So once it's time to change my nail color, I'm just going to cut them down a little because it's been also really hard for me to get my contacts out, because my nails are so long. I never cared about that before, keeping my nails really long. But once I take this off, peel it off, because it's just my nails, in case you guys were wondering. And then I used so many, it's time. I'm trying to wait till the end of the week so I can put red on my nails. Anywho, let's do day number 9. And then I have a slower day today later before I have to go to work, so I'm doing good. Is this? Oh, Peter Thomas Roth. Y'all know what I want from PTR? I want, oh my god, this is the product. I keep forgetting that some of these are stuck in there, but this is the product. This is great for travel. I always love little travel stuff like this. Okay, that's what that is. It's giving me a hard time, and I'm not trying to break any more nails, but it is the water drench. I believe this comes in a jar, and I think I had it before. It's really, really nice. If you have oily skin, this would be amazing for you. Your skin is still hydrated, but you're not using something heavy like a cream because it's water-based. Really, really, really great. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to a sit down, more chit-chatty kind of video. I'm just talking about the empties and my almost empties. We're going to do the almost empties first, and then we're going to do the empties. Sadly, I only have like 2 makeup products. A lot of it is skincare and body care. So we're going to do the almost empties first, and I'm going to tell y'all what I loved, what I was like I wouldn't repurchase. I think I loved all of these. But anyway, first, because this say lip gloss. What shade is this? This is the shade Push, and it's the Glossy Bounce lip gloss. And look what I have left. Like, it's almost gone. Literally almost gone. And I use this a lot. I use this a lot, obviously. So all of my almost empties are products that I think by the end of January, some by the end of December. I know this is in a couple of weeks, but I use a lot of these, like almost daily. Hopefully, well, if you guys want me to do, like, how am I trying to explain this? Maybe I'll do a December's empties. We'll see if I empty any of these out, I'll do it. If not, we'll just reconvene in January, because I kind of want to do empties every month. Anyway, that's it for say. Another almost empty is this Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. And I have the mini one here. So this is, I'm not going to lie to y'all, this is my sit down, like if I'm not going anywhere, or it just depends. But most of the time, this is what I use before I put makeup on. If I've done like an intense skincare the night before, I really like using that. I like that it's water-based because I have really oily skin. If you have oily skin, please make sure you're hydrating and moisturizing your skin before makeup. Okay? Next, let's just, if I have more than one product in a brand, that's what we're going to talk about. I have this also Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner. This is what I have left. I also, I like Glow Recipe. It does what it needs to do. It doesn't do more than what it's claiming. I also have another Glow Recipe Watermelon Mist. What is it? Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. So this, I know you're going to see liquid. Let me land. This was empty when I decided, you see how it's full now? This is a toner inside of here. There is a toner that I got when I went to a brand. When I went to a brand event. I'll annotate it on the screen. And this was a while ago before K Skincare got like popular. I went to the event, and it was just one of those things as far as products that I just never opened. And when I started using it, I really liked it a lot. It's a milky toner, and I want to make sure that I finish it because I opened up my Tear one not too long ago. I'm going to put that to the side. But I like spraying this before makeup. Like I said, that's what's in here. But I poured it in here instead of a different empty spray bottle because I really love the way this mists. This Glow Recipe sprayer, I love it. It's like a true mist. It's not like, you spray something, it's just attacking you. That's what's in here. But this itself, I really loved it because it's empty. The actual product itself. So there's that. Anything? Okay. So next, almost empty in here. You guys can't see it, but it's this. This is probably, you guys can see it there. You see this right here? That's not what I have in here. I have finished this was an empty as well. I have finished, oh my God, this this butter drop. Now what's in here is, you know, the Vaseline oil gel, body oil, but the gel texture kind of, that's what's in here because I just don't like the way it feels and the way it pours out. And I love pumping this. So that's what I have left because I had already finished the actual product that's in here. And again, this is the butter drop from Fenty Skin. So empty itself, and then I put the Vaseline oil gel thingy majiggy in here, and that's almost gone too. I don't like dipping and stuff. Another one that I finished is this Sol de Janeiro Body Badalada Vitamin Infused Lotion. It's lightweight and it's just really lightweight, and that's this right here. There's something in here right now, and that's also almost done, but this was empty. What's in here is the Josie Maran, I don't remember what scent, but their refill, because they sent the refill packet itself, and they sent the jar. Y'all, I like my long nails. I always tend to have longer nails. I lean on the longer side of my nails, or I lean into, I'm going to cut this after I take this off and give me like a holiday red. But generally, my nails are always, you know, on the longer side. I don't like dipping and scooping up cream lotion. I hate it. I hate it. So instead of putting the refill in the jar, I mean, I put some in the jar. But I'm like, I need to pump. I need Josie Maran to give us a glass version of the jar so I could just pump it. I need to pump it, but that lotion is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Another almost empty is, well, it's two of them, so let's just put them side by side, is Nest fragrances, but the perfume oil. I have Seville Orange and Turkish Rose, and you guys can see literally almost done. Love, love, love these two. And because they're oils, on me, I've heard some people say it didn't last long. On me, it lasts all day. People smell me when I put this on. And I always, when I use any kind of perfume oil, I always use scents that are in that, or notes that are in that scent family. So if it's the Turkish Rose, I'll probably use a lotion or body cream or whatever that's rose scented. And it helps just... Okay, people be like, what you got on? And I'm like, it's this. Okay. This, I don't even know if they make this anymore. I'm going to look. This Dewy Mist from YSL. It looks like this. I don't know if they make the new version of like makeup, skincare, whatever. But this line from YSL, I really, really, really love. I'm going to double check and I'll annotate it on the screen to see if they still carry this. Because if they don't, to me, this is equivalent to like if you use or like the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. They do the same. For me, I like them for those purposes. I think I could use this maybe 2 or 3 more times and it's done. That's how little is left in here. Okay. So, let's stick with settings. I have a lot of stuff that I'm just putting... This Sephora collection is empty. You may see stuff inside, but it's empty. So I got sent the jumbo size of the Charlotte Tilbury original spray. And the spray never worked. Like I had finished the regular size. I had finished my mini size. And when I finished this, the reason why I use the Glow Recipe one is the same reason why I use the Sephora collection. It's a powerful mister. Like it spits out a lot, but the mist, oh, it feels so good. So when I finished this, I knew I was going to save it and put that Charlotte, because I love the Charlotte spray. But for some reason, like the smaller size and the regular size, I've never had a problem with spraying it. But that jumbo size, it just would not spray. I tried fixing it. It just did not work. So I poured it in here. But this Sephora collection spray itself was empty. It's an actual empty. And I poured my Charlotte in here, and that's almost done in here as well. So that's also another empty, or almost empty. Another almost empty is this Vino Pure Skin Perfecting Serum from Caudalie. Hopefully you guys can see what's left. It's only like this. Can you see that? I don't know if it's coming on. But I only have this little bit left. Literally. That's all I have left. I really, really, really love this. Let's say I've been home and I haven't done like an intense skincare the night before. I generally don't like to like strip natural oils from my face in the morning, so I just splash water. But if I've been home for a while, I can do like a morning. My morning skincare is not that crazy, but I love this. Mixing this in my morning with my morning moisturizer, I really, really, really like this. So I'll say by the end of the month, this is going to be done. Really love that. And I love Caudalie as a brand. What is it? Another one is this Milk Marvel Dark Spot Serum from Edam. I hope y'all can see what's left. Oh, I'm hoping. I know this light is bright, but I only have this much left. Hopefully y'all can see that. If you can't, my bad. I don't know why I thought this would show, but I enjoy this a lot. Whenever I just know that my skin is always on the beautiful, clearer side when I use this, and I really love it. What's next? So another almost empty is this Elemis Pro Collagen Green Fig Cleansing Balm. Now this is the green fig version. I have a backup somewhere. I'm looking around in my skincare thing. I don't see, but I know I have a backup somewhere. This is what I have left. Like, that's all I have left. Definitely, I think I have 3 more uses and this is done. Love, love, love this. And I already have an empty one. If I don't love anything else from Elemis, I love this. I love this. The original one is the one I finished. The next one I have is the cherry one. Y'all, this gets everything off. And you know, I always say, if you're not new here, I'm a full beat kind of girl. Yeah. Gets the job done. Another almost empty is, I don't know where the empty one of this is, but this is my second one finishing that I'm about to finish. The Blur Balm from Danessa Myricks. You can't even see it, but y'all see that? Let me try to, you see all that's left? Child, I'm scraping on the edges. I have a mini one somewhere. And then I have another one ready to go. Ready. This is my most used primer. I have oily skin. This keeps my makeup, like today I've had my makeup, it's like in the evening. I've had my makeup on since 8:30 this morning. It is now 9:24 p.m. I've had my makeup on for a long time. This, I use my other primer, another primer that I really love, 2 of them. Well, there's nothing I own in my makeup collection that I don't love, because if I know I like something, I keep it. If I don't, and I know it's still a product that works really good, I put it in my kit because I know it's going to work for one of my clients, and or I give it away for someone else that it's going to work for. I always try to tell people, I always try to educate people, just because a product does not work for you doesn't mean it's a bad product. Okay. So like my Milk primer, the matte one that comes in a black, I love that. I like the one size one, especially during the summertime around here. Where else? Where else? Oh, what else? Mr. Matte from Givenchy. I like using that when I'm like not going to be out all day. Like, let's say I know I'm only going to brunch. I'll wear that because most of the time my makeup is still, I always do my makeup for longevity because you never know where the day is going to take you. Okay. But just when I'm putting my makeup with intention of being out all day or at work, this is the baby right here. But if I'm going to like an event for a couple of hours, going out to dinner, going to lunch, brunch, whatever, I'll use my primers that I know they're still good, but they don't give this. Okay. So there's that. Another almost empty. There's two of them in powder. I don't want to pour this. So this is the one size. What color is this? Sweet Honey. This is all I have left. Okay, y'all see that? This is all I have left. Like, I don't want this to pour. And I think my camera is too bright. Oh my gosh. Anywho, that's all I have left. And the shade, oh, did I get makeup on me? The shade, like I said, is Sweet Honey. I think that is also another one of these products after 3 more uses is going to be done. That's why I'm like, some of these almost empties by the end of December. I know we have 3 more weeks, 2 more weeks. It's going to be done. Next powder that's almost empty is my Givenchy, the original version. This is number 3. Viol Rose. Rose. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't even know why I opened that. But this, you see this? See each corner? Done. And I use this specific shade. This is 03. I use this specific shade for my under eye. I have 4 different colors and I use them for all different things. I have number 5. I like to use that like when I want like a very subtle under eye. I use here number 6. This is not almost empty because this is one that I think by the end of January, this will also be done. This is number 6 in the original one. Now, I want to say something. The other day, I swatched the OG and the newer one because I have the newer one in shade 6. The OG has always had a little speckle. So, I'm trying to see if, because when I try the newer one, it doesn't give me the glitter that people have been talking about. I remember making a video about it on Reels. On Reels? Yes. I didn't see a difference. Now, I don't know if it had to do with like different shades, but I'm sorry, I didn't see a difference for my complexion for shade number 6. And then when I went to my other colors for the OG and the new one, they all look the same to me. Am I crazy? I don't know what's going on. But yeah. So, another one that's I know I'm almost done with this. I'm going to try to twist it up for y'all so you can see. I can't even twist up no more. Oh yeah, this is it. This is my No Limits Worthy bronzer. I use it as my contour. The shade is Worthy. And this is all I have left. Now, I think this might last me until February. Unless I use it every single... You know what? I just had an idea, y'all. I just had an idea. All my almost empties is going to be in like my January tray of stuff that I have to use up for that month. How about that? Look at us. So that's it for that. I only have... Well, no, not only have, because I already showed you guys 2 fragrances earlier. I think by mid-February or by February, I'll finish this. And this is the scent Myth from Ellis Brooklyn. I think this is my most worn for, I don't know. Oh, you know another one that's almost empty that I'm forgetting? Lavalier by YSL. And I noticed when I buy YSL fragrances, I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Those are the YSL fragrances that I love. I'm not a Libre and or Black Opium kind of girl. I like OG. I love OG Black Opium. Especially when I layer it now with my Brown Girl Jane fragrances. The coffee notes of that, to me, it just pounces out, and I love it because I already love the way coffee smell. Anyway, this scent, I always get so much compliments when I wear this all the time. And I remember when this first launched, I was working at Sephora at the time. It was like a hard launch. We couldn't put it out. This, I think, came out around the same time. Oh my God. Marie Louise Valancourt #4. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm going to put that on the screen as well. I remember when these were new fragrances they were launching, and you know, when I sniffed this, I said, baby, what is that? Got it. I think my first one, I think this is my second one. I think the first one I bought when it came out, this was PR, but this is my second one that I'm going through. And to me, this smells like, I know scents affects people differently, but this scent specifically on me, it smells smells like the feeling of falling in love. And I would not be elaborating further because I don't know how to explain it to people. That's just what it smells like to me and on me. I'm like, oof, it does something to me. Anywho, last but not least, in the almost empties, this is discontinued, and I want to fight. This is Pink Canyon from Skylar. Looks like so. If this would just focus. Now, you may be thinking there's a lot of juice left. I can guarantee you by the end of January, I will finish this. And I haven't finished it because I've been holding off because it's discontinued. Hello? I'm going to fight. They have a new creative director, a new whatever. Bring this back. Why did they discontinue it? I remember when I found out, I was devastated. I kept this all day. People were like, oh my God, you smell good. You smell good. You smell good. And then one person, she was like, you smell really good. What is that? So I pulled it up. Every fragrance from Skylar came up except this. I went on the website. It wasn't there. I went on Sephora. It wasn't there. What's going on? Fix it. Okay? Fix it. Fix it. Like, even the little graphic on the, it's just so, fix it and bring it back. Don't change nothing. Just bring it back. Just bring it back. Anyway, that's it for my almost empties. Now let me push all of this away. Now let's get into my empties. Number 1, this Mask Fit waterproof setting spray from Tier. Nothing would even spray out anymore. This. But best believe, I have a backup, a full one. They did send this to me, and I have mask. I haven't used this one yet. It's the red one. Mask Fit Makeup Fixer, long lasting blur and effect, moist finish. I haven't even opened it, but I want to see one day. I want to be able to like wear this one, and then because this is pink, this is red. I want to see what difference I see in like which one is the best. But empty. I use that thing up. Oh my God, empty. My original, you guys hear that? There's nothing in there. It's just the ball that was in here. All-nighter. Not the new version, the all-nighter from Scandinavia. And if you just want this formula, just buy the Scandinavia one. I said what I said. My full-size version of the, what is this called? The watermelon Pink Juice, right? Yeah, moisturizer. Why do I know the name of this? Why was I blanking? So this is my full-size one. I had the mini one. Didn't I show y'all the mini one earlier? What did I do with it? Child, not me. Okay, found it. But see the size difference? And then I have another one of these in my travel bag, because you know, sometimes you just want a moisturizer that just hydrates your skin. Not everything needs to be an actives or like an active. Not everything has to have like peptides and this and that and all this extra stuff sometimes. And that's what this is for me. It just hydrates. And that's all I need sometimes. I don't need something that's lifting and snatching and wrinkle. Okay, so love that. The next empty is my Clarins Multi-Active Night Cream. This is supposed to be, it is Skin Renewing Line Smoothing Night Cream. I love this when I use it. I do get a lot of PR from Clarins. I need more of this. I need more of this. And I just want to say, a lot of brands throughout the years, they will send me, especially Sephora, they send me flowers, chocolates. This year, besides like Sephora, they were the ones to send me, they sent me macaroons, they sent me other things. And I was like, thank you, Clarins, that's so sweet. But this, y'all, I scooped. Scoopity scoop, 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 scoop. The one thing I didn't save, because I know I used it, I threw it out. There are a couple of things I don't remember that I threw out, and I forgot that, oh my God, I was saving a bag of empties because I wanted to do this video at the end of the year. I remember wanting to do that. And it is the double serum. She's that girl when it comes to serums. Love it, love it. And obviously I love this as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed the double serum. I had double serum light and I had the regular double serum. I loved using double serum after I take off my makeup. Before I started using this Caudalie one, I was using double serum light in the morning before makeup. I just like how lightweight, like it wasn't too heavy of like hydration because I was already gonna hydrate my skin with moisturizer anyway. So yeah. My next one is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. Finish that bad boy. Yeah. I love also prepping my skin with this before makeup. Sometimes I have mixed in with my foundation. It wears beautifully, but I know I like putting it on. Lightweight moisturizer and then my foundation. Okay. Clarins Lip Comfort Oil in the shade 01 Honey. Look at that. I think this was a last year, not this Clarins one, but the one prior to this, my lip oil that I finished prior to this was the Dior, and it was one of the purple ones. I forget the name. Hands down till today, the Dior one. I use a lot of lip oils. I have so many from different brands. To me, all of them are good, right? But my favorite one, the way it feels, there's a specific kind of slip the Dior one has. Chef's mother kiss. Okay. Because I was like, I didn't want to revisit, or go back to revisit my other Dior ones because I wanted to give the other ones a chance and I wanted to finish them. That's going to be my goal for 2026, to finish more makeup items. Because if I showed y'all my collection, you'd be like, huh, but I use everything. I'm a foundation mixer. I love mixing foundations. I just love it. I just love it. And I do that with a lot of my products. So I want to be able to like make sure if I like something, that's going to be enough. I just said that, but I'm going to also try to make that happen by curating. I know other people have done this, but curating makeup trays for the month. So if I'm using like 2 palettes in January, those are the 2 palettes that I'm going to use. I'm going to create different eye looks, but I want to make sure like I'm using my stuff. And I don't baby my makeup. I don't baby my stuff. For what? Either I received it for free or I bought it with my money. I'm going to enjoy the products. Anyway, We took a little sidestepping. Another spray that I finished. There's a new version of this. It doesn't look the same anymore. This is the Dermacolor fixing spray. This is a fixing spray. It's not a regular setting spray. I didn't use this every day. I used it when I was like going out. So this is what it looks like. I've had it for a long time. And this is from Krylon. This is probably what you guys know from Krylon that us pros use. I had this jumbo one. I got this a long time ago. You see how like, but it's for when I know I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out. And during summertime when I'm out during the summertime. This is not an everyday use. I don't use this every day. If I used it every day, it would have been done already. But I really, really love this. So there's a line. I don't have the thing with me. Dang it. Because I think I finished it. But there's a powder that this line comes with. But they've not reformulated. They've just changed the can. And now it looks like this. This is just wider. Like it's the exact same size. But you can't really tell because this looks shorter. But you see how it's wider than this? But I've used this since I've gotten this. It's great. I have the mini versions in my kit for my clients. Those are amazing for like brides. I keep those specific things, the mini one. I don't use it all the time, but if someone is like performing, if they're going to be out for a really long time and brides, oh yeah, but stunning. Don't sell this out. If you're not a pro makeup artist, you don't need this. Okay? And or if you're, I'll say if you're a performer, if you work on stage, theater, if you just need it. But if you're using this for everyday, don't buy it. Because there was a point in time somebody exposed the makeup artist secrets and y'all bought it all. Okay, stop. This makes me a little sad. This next one is from Ren, and Ren is I think they're already now out of business. It's really sad when a brand, it's just, I always feel like when brands go out of business, it's not, especially brands that have really amazing products, either they didn't have like educators or brand ambassadors in the stores that they're at. So like brand ambassadors are usually, or brand rep or vendor, whatever you want to call them, are usually people that work specifically for the brand, and they'll go to department stores like a Nordstrom. Sometimes I'm sure a Neiman Marcus, Saks, Bloomingdale's, and Sephora. And they're the ones that like they work for the brand. They can be inside of Sephora, but they work for the brand. And then they educate people in the store on, let's say this came out and it's new. They educate you, they let you know how it works. And I feel like when you have that for your brand, more people know about it. And the people in store then get to sell when a client is looking for that special product, that specific item. And I feel like certain brands didn't have that, not a fault of their own. They probably couldn't afford it. And or maybe the education just wasn't there and people weren't talking about it enough. But it hurts when a brand that's been around for a while and new brands just kick them off because they're not really making money. They're not selling. But anyway, the line from Ren, I really, really like. All of my Ren stuff, I'm just like, look, I just looked inside. I see the glow serum. Oh, I'm so sad. But anyway, this is the Ren Clean Skincare Evercalm Barrier Support Body Balm. Now, I really love using this during winter, believe it or not, because it's really hydrating, really, really hydrating. But now it's done. It's completely done. I do have, thankfully, I do have other body butters and balms. My one size setting powder in Dark Deep, completely done. Finished. I have every single shade of this powder and I love it. I use them for different purposes. I love it. What I tell y'all, I love it. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. And this, if I didn't just mention it, this is Dark Deep. Just so you see. Oh, we're almost there. We have 4 more products. So Remember I was talking about my almost empty in the Elemis cleansing balm? Now, I scraped the shit out of this. Look at that. But this is just the original OG formula. I mean, I'm saying the same formula, right? They just have different, I don't want to say different ingredients. Let me read this. Because this is just the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, Hydrating Cleansing Balm. And this is the Pro Collagen Green Fig Cleansing Balm. I'm sure there's a little bit of difference because of the green fig, or maybe it's just the scent in the color, whatever. But y'all see, I just showed you, right? Nothing. Done. Finished. Finito. And once I'm done with that, probably by the end of the week, I'm just going to pull out the cherry one. But I really love this. A little goes a long way. Out of all of the cleansing balms, cleansing oils. Oh, you know one that I threw away now that I'm remembering, because I definitely loved. In the cleansing oil, it was the Duh. I'm going to put it on the screen. Dew? Is it Duh or Dew? Whatever, I'm putting it on the screen. Best cleansing oil I've used. Blah, 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 blah. Best cleansing oil I have used. What'd I say? Not, this is the best cleansing balm I've ever used. I've used other ones and they worked great, but the way this feels, it just takes everything off. I just love it. I love it. And then the oil to me is the same. Like, they're both 20 out of 10. Argue with your friends if you don't like it. Okay, 20 out of 10. The oil, I feel like this is the balm version of the oil, and the oil is the oil version of the balm. It was great. I can't believe I threw it out. I probably forgotten. And the last three I'm going to share with you is from the same brand. That's why I just saved it together. So right now, my current nighttime skincare serum is this. Now, the one you're seeing here, as you can see at the bottom, is empty. But what I'm using right now, once I was done with my double serum, I put this back. And guess what? I have 2 more backups. I'm never giving it up. I love this. And a lot of the things I'll say, if they're actives, if they're just plain whatever, because I don't have problematic skin, so to speak, in terms of like, I don't know how to explain it, but the only thing I have is hyperpigmentation on my neck, and that's just around my whole neck. You see how like my face and my hand, my face right now, obviously I have makeup on, but my face, my hand, and the rest of my body is the same, and my neck is the darkest part. But a more Pacific, first of all, is no longer a Sephora. I want to fight. Like the parent brand to this, Suasu. I'm waiting. What is going on? The new one I have of this, though, is like in an all white glass bottle. But a more Pacific is the parent company for Suasu, and it's free. And I think Laneige. Don't make me lie to you. Don't make me lie to you. Another Suasu is the Gentle Cleansing Foam. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cleanser. Love, 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 love this. Love this. And you know what I just thought about? Everything that's an empty or almost empties. I'm going to link everything in the description box in case y'all want to try it out for yourselves. You're not obligated to. I'm just telling you, all of these things, they were empty because if I didn't love them, I wouldn't have used them so much to empty it out. I love all of these, every single one. Last but not least is the Suasu concentrated ginseng renewing cream. And I have 2 more of these. I have the big one. Oh, I think I'll show y'all on the screen somewhere which ones I have. It's 2 different versions. They're both moisturizer. I think one is more nighttime and one is just a bigger version of this. And this was what size was this? Some of them I bought with my own money and some of them I've gotten from PR. This was the 2.2 fluid ounce, and a little bit for the serum for the moisturizer and the cleanser. A little bit goes a long way. So like this, I didn't open it this year. I was using this last year. I'm pretty sure. And then a lot of the times when I go to like, what do you call this? Like a brand event, there's like a couple of months ago, I went to an event with Sephora. There was K-Beauty. They were celebrating all about K-Beauty. Maybe if I have a clip, I'll show it here. A lot of it, I was able to get backups because these are products I already use and love at home. So that's why I have backups of them. I don't like to pick up random things that I know I'm not going to use or if I need it. That's why I love little baby things. I always use them for my kit instead of having a big jar of things. That's it, y'all. I was yapping my tongue. That feels good. So yeah, that's it for my almost empties and my empties. I'm really excited to actually finish the almost empties by probably end of the month and by the end of January. And I think I want to do monthly empties if it exists. It may not be a long video. I think I'll always format it that way, like almost empties and empties. So in the next month, I'm going to not pressure, but I'm going to the word is not coming to me. I'm just going to make sure whatever is almost empty is in my next month's tray so I can get to use it up and just enjoy using my stuff. Like I said earlier, I don't baby any of my stuff, and no matter how expensive the stuff is, unless it's like discontinued and I'm like sad, but I don't baby anything. New products are always going to come out. I'm always going to buy stuff, probably continue to get PR. The stuff will always come in God's name. I'm not going to baby my stuff. I'm going to use it. And for me, I love makeup. Y'all, I love makeup. And I noticed that I always, 9 times out of 10, go through, obviously, skincare more than I do makeup because I really take care of my skin. Because I love a good, a good beat. Makeup is just too fun and colorful and beautiful for me to just like be babying my stuff. I'm not that kind. I don't do no makeup on myself. Unless I'm just like, no. Actually, because that's why I take care of my skin. When I'm not in makeup, my skin is beautiful, you know? So I tend to take care of my skin a lot. That's why I always feel like at the end of the year, I always have a lot of skincare empties. And I have more skincare empties that I'm looking at here. I think it's just by the time I realized, oh my God, I want to accumulate this at the end of the year, it was already too late and I threw some stuff out. So, sorry. But yeah, this is it. And you see me in the next video.